Chat, what is up? Yo, freaking emergency meeting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How's it going? Oh, I've upset Zoe. The family's in the background. If you hear any rustling, Zoe's back there, Jen's back there. Everybody's still here. I wasn't super planning on streaming tonight, but then it occurred to me that I have some shoring up to do. So I'm live to rectify that for you all, and then we will move on with our lives. It's probably not going to be a super long stream. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Okay, maybe I'm live for absolutely no reason. Because I thought... I thought you guys had to pick my Binding Worlds lead from the support goals in September, but I'm seeing now that that wasn't even an option. But that is what we're going to do. We're going to do that anyway, I guess. I didn't choose Fae lead. I guess I thought it's just like my lead, I guess. Wow, I fumbled that hard. Oops. I probably should have looked at it first, huh? Oh well. Well, since we're here. We do have Binding Worlds. It started. It happened. You guys might get to like pick something that I build. Spoilers. Probably Naga. I'll you know what? To save my own hide, I will simply say that you can pick the Binding Worlds lead out of the options that I give you. And then if you want to change my lead, we can do that too. It's difficult sometimes because sometimes you guys don't like participating, and I don't mean that as a slight. It's just sometimes I feel like a dentist pulling a tooth out your mouth to get you to take part in the activity. That didn't come across as nice as I was hoping to. You guys like to chill and passively engage with the broadcast. Sometimes it's very difficult to get a poll out voted. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what the participation level feels like. I thought it would be easier to give you a list of choices to then pick from. Kind of like the wheel situation, right? Where instead of like just, throwing out names in the chat, you can just be like option 1 or option 5 or, whatever. I just figured that'd be easier. So that was my plan. But if you're overly adamant about something that I don't have, that's okay too. And you can let me know. But I have a hunch that y'all will be probably down to just pick something that I have what's the word? Curated from the list that I have curated. Dun Sparcius, you're not passive. I see you chatting sometimes. This is not a call out, to be clear. Okay, I'm not trying to chat shame anybody. Okay. I would normally tell you guys around this time like what I'm doing with my life, but I was literally live last night, and the only thing I've done today is like work. I mowed the lawn. I did that. Possibly for the last time this year, now that I'm thinking about it, because it normally like stops growing. Though in fairness, the lawn hadn't actually grown much. It was really just the weeds. So I mowed some weeds. It's kind of dumb. And my nose is like kind of drippy now. It was like, it's been drippy since like Wednesday, I want to say. But it's like, since I was out in the yard, it's like way worse now. I'm still hunting New Year plumeria. Well, okay. So yes, I have updated stuff since. But you guys also get to pick one to build. And so I thought maybe we could just knock those out simultaneously. I have some good news on that front. I pulled on the Mythic Banner again. Just passively have been doing so. And the goal, either get a +10 Naga or until I got a +10 Loki. Because I was like a couple merges off from that. And I figured if I missed the Naga that many times, then probably hang that up. The good news is I got some Nagas. The bad news is I got many more Lokis. So we're done pulling on the banner. But I did manage to get some more Tikis. Like several more. So we could rebuild Mythic Naga. Or anything else that wants the res. Scowl Echo. But if there's something else that you guys are interested in, we can also do that. I am down for whatever. That's why I love the fall and winter season. You don't have to cut grass anymore. True, actually. I need a little more winter in my life. I've been living in southern states for way too long. It's not a good fit. Jenna's over here listing off facts about northeastern states. She's very interested, I think, in finding out about the place that she's going to live next time. Which is good. It's good. The last couple times we've moved, it's kind of been a bit of a blind situation. I don't recommend doing that unless you absolutely have to. I think you should move somewhere that you're familiar with, perhaps. It's generally a pretty good practice. We've not done that. We've literally moved blind for work the last, like, 2-3 times. You talked about it this morning, but it's either playing. No, I haven't seen it. I kind of wildly guessed Lloyd. Because Elroy said something about it being one that was like long overdue. My my other suspicion would have been what's his name? Shoot. Now I can't remember it. It looks like his muscles have tumors. Shadow Dragon guy. Literally just got an alt. Why is his name falling out of my head? Ogma! Yes! NC fan got me. Ogma. Ogma would have been a backup pick, I think. But Lloyd looked like he was on meth. Like, I'll just say it. Like, that was not... I couldn't draw it better. But at the same time, bro was definitely on something. Okay? Like, that was... all I can see it. So yeah, we can look at that. Oh, my watch is still charging. I thought I had it on. Oh, it's 10? Oh, okay. Well, we'll probably be live when the calendar drops. And then after that, we'll call it a day. Seems like they're doing one legendary mythic resplendent and then one normal pool each month. That could be. I think honestly they're just trying to like buff the bank a little bit. I think they're experimenting a little. I think it's okay. It would kind of, well, they've already done a mythic though. They've already done a mythic, so I guess that wouldn't really make sense. I was gonna say if they were doing older legendaries when they had planned to like move them out of the arena pool to the point where they were just ineffectual at that point. Putting them as resplendents kind of makes sense because they're just literally there for like collection purposes, I guess. Kinda. So that in my brain kind of made sense. I also try and think about it as like, oh, they're trying to give opportunities to new players to like find things. But then I remember there are no new players. There are no new players. So that, you know, they're not just trying to give new players opportunities for older characters. That's not how that works. I have no need to do that. But yeah. They do like experimenting with ways to grind money. You know what kind of grinds my gears? And I'm thinking about doing a main channel video for this offline. People are dogging on Shadows for not making enough money in the first 3 weeks. Now, I've played Shadows. I don't think I am, like, plat if we're assigning an experience level. But, like, respectfully, how do you spend money in that game? Like, even if you wanted to spend money, I feel like the only option is the battle pass, which is like pretty reasonable, I think. Like, I feel like if you spend too much, you're kind of just not playing the game anymore at all. Just like, what's the point? and they're comparing it to Heroes, and I'm like, Faye literally has like 30 banners live right now. This is not a competition. It's like, what are you supposed to do? It's a wildly different type of game. I shudder to even really call it a gacha game. It seems barely on that spectrum, honestly. It feels very similar to when I was playing Omega Strikers, and it was just the characters are there. You play as the characters. You unlock in-game currency through playing the story mode, and also there's a battle pass you can buy. Like, it feels the same. It's crazy. But I don't know. Also, no shade. This is not a shade call out, okay? I'm not adding anybody. I'm not subtweeting. Can we all agree that those websites, Sensor Tower, whatever the heck, Reddit brained chart they come up with, can we all agree that those are like completely bunk? Like there's There's no proof. It's not a complete set of data. How do you even know what those revenue numbers actually are? Like, with peace and love. Nobody knows. Okay? Respectfully. And there are some people that take that as like gospel. And if there's a game that's not like in the top 20, it's like, oh, it's EOS. It's like, bro, come on. You don't even know where the numbers are coming from. Even though I'm pretty sure they say the numbers are coming from the Apple App Store or something like that. So, like, doesn't even count PC sales for, like, PC games. Doesn't even count Android sales for Android games. You can play them all. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... it feels shaky at best. And they're using it to justify how a game that barely has monetization is dead on arrival. My bigger question is, why do you want it? What? Like, okay, I'm not an idiot. I understand that games make money, they stay on, right? That's how business works. I know that level. But like at the same time, why are you, the player, hoping that more money gets spent on your game? Because that's you, dog. They're taking the money like from you and your people who play the game. Like, I will never understand why people want to shoot themselves in the foot. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I would be much happy. You know what the crazy thing is too? And this hadn't occurred to me, but Faye and Shadows and that, they are such a wildly cheap game to make. Like, it's here. Look. It is literally GIFs on a screen. See how they float or like kind of move a little bit? Sometimes the hair blows a smidge. See that? That is not an alt explosion in like Wuthering Waves. You know what I mean? The amount of investment to make this game is so cheap. So let's say Faye does clear 4 million a month. But like, I don't know. Pick another game. Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail only makes 6 million. The amount of production that goes into HSR versus Faye is so wildly different. You know what I mean? I don't think the revenue, even if it were true and verified and everything, I don't think it is the same across all games because the amount it takes to produce it is also very different. So you can have a game that's wildly expensive to make, and it does great numbers, but unless you're within a certain profit margin, none of that matters anyway. So it's not even a good indicator about, you know, the game thriving or whatever. You know what I mean? Estimates to make a single Faye unit are around 50K. Okay. But, like, maintaining that is, like, that's it. There's barely any version tweaking. The assets just kind of live there forever. 8 years from now, they'll update the weapon that they have, maybe. You know what I mean? Like the maintenance in production is so vastly small compared to some of the other like ray tracing god games that also exist. They're also on the charts. That's all. That was just a thought I had that I had not considered before. I was just like, you know what? Yeah, it's like it is kind of different. Yeah. It's not like they're racking their brains on events. Right? I think we can all agree on that. But yeah. If they pay the artists well, that's great. I think given how long the game has gone and the fact that those artists do not see any kind of what's the word commission by like appearance in a banner or whatever like that, like if it's just a one flat fee, then it should be pretty high. Which I don't think anybody actually gets like royalties. That's the word I was looking for. I don't think any artist actually gets royalties on a character they design that comes up later, and you know, pretty sure it doesn't work like that. So yeah, it should be high. But in terms of the actual game development, I mean, they clearly don't do much QA. Not to throw shade, but you know, there's bugs like every other patch that should be like pretty easily caught. Anyway, that was my little rant. I'm sick of people just being like a small number bad game. That's cringe. Stop doing that. Okay? That's all. Not you guys. You guys are very level-headed, obviously. But like, you know, the people that need to go outside and get some sunshine. Those people who aren't watching my stream, so I don't know why I'm trying to like move them towards a positive life direction, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, we need different music. Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. GDK! Thank you for the 26 months. That's nice. But it's dark out. But fine, I will go touch grass. Well, you wait till the morning if you know. Maybe nightgrass hits. I don't know. That's also chill. Okay. Rant over. People should stop needlessly hating on games that barely have monetization and don't make as much money. Like, I know half of the articles I saw about it were literally just throwing the name Fire Emblem in there, and then also adding like the new Fire Emblem game title so that they can get like SEO and clicks and all that. And it's just like, oh god, I hate marketing ruins everything. I hate what marketing has done to the internet. And I know some people out there will not remember the internet before marketing just dominated all of it, whether it be throughout social medias or just, you know, Shopify existing. But like, man, I miss it. It used to be fun. Oh yeah, Legendary Tiki was today. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, we can look at the first line here. Sleepy. See, this is why I don't stream late anymore, y'all. I get tired come 10 o'clock. All right. So Tiki showed up. New legendary. Pog. Oh, did they go hell? That's hell, right? Boop. Hell.
Feels strange to be all dressed up like this. You sure it suits me?
Wait, did they do this for Halloween? It just dawned on me. It literally just dawned on me. Because he's like next, right? He comes out a week before Halloween. That's not coincidence. That's not coincidence. They did this for Halloween. What is going on? Did they give him a wolf tail sash? It's fitting.
Nina's a good kid. Nothing at all like her mother, that's for sure.
Yeah, screw Nino's mom. We hate her. Okay. He's very green. The green, I feel like, is like the Green Lantern shade of green. Am I tripping? I see this and I'm like, that is bootleg Ryan Reynolds when he played Green Lantern a little bit. Is that crazy? Or that guy that played Arrow from the Warner Bros. Thing, Arrow. I don't remember the actual Green Arrow. I know comic books. Okay, well, to me, it's all I can think about. So he's definitely giving Green Arrow. And I hope it's burned in your brains from here on out. Oh, it's just a suit. This was confirmed a while ago, right? Well, like, it is plain as day. It's just a suit. His hand has ouchies on it. I mean, anything would have been better. Not to discount the design, but I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It's an overall dub versus I was gonna make a comment about bath salts, but I felt like that would be insensitive, so I won't. But I think you all understand where I was going with that. Respectfully. Okay. It was nowhere near what I thought it was going to be. I said it was going to be like some crazy 4-star, like a Maria or some, just completely out there. And it was not. This was this was actually a good pick. I think they picked something nice this time around. So I applaud them for that. Good choice. wonder if the next one's gonna be... We had Marth, we had Naga, we had Tiki. I wonder if we'll end up seeing like a Duma or something next. Lloyd came out of rehab. True, actually. I'm happy for him. Do you think they'll ever do seasonal resplendence? Ooh. I mean... That's tough. Part of me wants to say yeah, because I think they just look at like seasonal banners or special heroes as the same characters, but with different weapons. So part of me thinks, yeah, maybe they might do that. But then part of me is like, well, we had special heroes before we had mythics, you know? So I feel like maybe they would have done that by now if they were going to, you know? Versus some of the like 4 stars or grails that they put out instead. Like I feel like special heroes of like more popular options would have done better just in general. And I feel like they would have chased that bag by now if they were going to. But I don't know. I don't really say never anymore. Because I feel like that's so hard to pin down. And they are so just adamant about doing what nobody really expects them to do. So I don't know. Impossible. All right, chat. Let's let's find our options here. Should we go with yeah, okay, we'll just use this one. Maybe we try and go with a top 4, perhaps, or a set proxy. Let me get a list. Sleepy. I also walked like almost 2 miles in the yard today, which I didn't realize mowing the lawn was that much walking. But it was cool out, so it wasn't difficult. But I am kind of tired from it. What is this? Binding Worlds options. Can I show you all this? Notepad. Hey! That kind of works. Kind of, sort of. Cool. All right. Is that helpful? Let's see what we got here. I think. Woof. I did just rebuild Manuela. We could rebuild. Summer Eligard. There are some adjustments that I could do for Pala. Like give her Crux Echo. An example. We could rebuild Mythic Altina. We could build up Tibarn, who is newly resplendentized. And he kind of needs it low-key. I don't really want to put a Titania up this time. I've run Titania a couple times now. Ooh, we could rebuild Obero. I don't know how stoked people would be about that. Patrine would be sick. I'm not really feeling inspired to build her. But I will put her on the list. But she does need updated, so I would like to think about that. Sigrun's another one that I was kind of thinking about. Whom I have not updated in a minute. There's Saros. I guess I should put the mythic there, even though she's technically the only Saros. There's Naga, whom we could build. We could look at Uller. I'm not super comfy or confident on bow builds, speaking of. Summer Alencia. I would put up my legendary Alencia in a minute if she was actually legal to do that for him. There is Summer Thor. Can put her up there. Oh, there's Thor. The second pre-built option. Wow, that's crazy. We could rebuild Wrath. And that would be fun. New Year Plumeria. Have I gotten to her yet? I'll throw her on the list, though. Whence I see her. How y'all feel about harmonized options? Because the other thing I'm trying to... You know what? We'll put her on the list. Just cause. Halloween Rhea could be fun. And I think I've already built her. She's pre-built. I'll put it on the list and then we'll just weed it out. Thoughts? Kayn. Is already built. Nobody wants him. Except for me. There's Vika, who is built. Which is fun. There is my Rhea, who is pretty well built. I would throw in a Halloween Naga. Sure. We would need to build for her, though. There's Plumeria. She would need an update. Oh, my Ashera. Sorry, Mythic Ashera. We'll be specific about it. There's Elamine, who I do have to build. That was the whole point of the Elise Spark, which hurt my soul last month. And then I think it kind of tapers off a smidge because a lot of my favorites are already maxed from several years ago. But there might be some in here, so let me just double check. Oh, there's a Ninian. Legendary Ninian's probably in hot commodity right now with her very recent refine. But I would like to build her at some point anyway, so... Oh. There we go. The list just got so long. There's nothing I could do. Yeah. I think I'll leave it at that. There's way too many options already. Well... What can I say? I'm a fanatic. Oh, Bride is... Oh, Bride Tiki was book 7, right? Air Superiority 4 is a must-have for any flyer. I don't know if it's a must-have. It's a pretty decent upgrade, though. Any range units without a big niche has become questionable since... yeah. Porcelain has really curbed the market on that one. Okay. So let me start here. Are there any we should immediately just take off the list? Any that you see that and you're like, it's probably not really worth it. And I will move them. Because I'll probably keep them for later reference. And build them in at my leisure. Or likewise, if there are any on here that you guys feel like should be an instant top 4, you know, shout that out too. Immediately remove Wrath? Wow. That's so hurtful. I don't know why you'd be that way, but okay. I'll put him down here. Where your hurtful words can't reach him. See, remember earlier when I told you guys sometimes it's really hard to get you to participate in the stream activity? harken back to that moment, and now you're realizing, oh yeah, I really don't like talking in chat. Oh, true. Wait, no, his refine is soon. Shoot. Oh, it's not even on the chart. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Wrath got a refine already, didn't he? Wait, Elra, who are you talking about? Waiting for a refine. Wrath already got one, right? Am I tripping? He did. Okay, yeah. So wait, who are you talking about then? Oh, you just okay, never mind. I was like, damn, he's super old. In my brain, I'm like, wait, no. He was out way before this. I remember. Okay. There is a chat advocate for New Year Plumeria. So respectfully, I will throw her on top 4 instantly. If I am to build a Naga, I think it would be Mythic. Also just got a Resplendent. Kind of hype. It's only me or PM1 that ever mentioned him? Yeah, because he's the GOAT. And people don't respect GOATs of yesteryear. Now they're all like, ooh, Dimitri. Oh my god, I love Claude. Nobody remembers. No one remembers. Why did I not refine her? Because I ran out of SP at the time. You'll notice she's not finished. But I had to max, or I had to grind SP for her. What else? What else do we go with? What am I feeling inspired to do? I think Thor. God, I'm not used to this keyboard yet, bro. I think Mythic Thor would be dope. Especially now that we know the one true build. Obviously I would refine Naga for what it's worth. I would do that before. I'm not feeling very motivated to build Patrine, no. I'm not. So I'll tell you what, I picked two. Technically, a chatter picked one, kind of. It counts. I'm putting a lot of pressure on NC fan, but it counts. You guys pick the last one. And then we'll spin a wheel or something. Because I don't even know. I don't even know how we choose. Now that we have a top 4. Vika? We could throw Vika in. Or Tibarn. Let's go Vika. Vika's cool. We dig. All right. So that's your top 4. But only one can be chosen. 2 already built. I think we can confidently say that Thor has we've gone as far as we can possibly go with Thor and her insane testing that took place. So what is it all that they come with again? It's just max dragon flowers, right? They don't get to keep the essence. They don't get to keep any florets. I guess like the essence I kind of understand. Max flowers, no essence, no floret. That's lame. It shouldn't be that way. Florets and essence are, well, I guess essence you could like whale out for if you really wanted a bunch of them. But florets are like too hard to come by as it is, man. Like use a Binding Worlds proxy item thingy, whatever. Like you should get the floret. Controversial. I don't remember what boon Thor has. I don't remember what the floret is doing. I feel like it's defense, maybe? I feel like I booned defense. Kit that I would give her would probably be probably Arch Rival, Excel, maybe Potent or Assault instead of what you call it, Reopening. I feel like Reopening is not as rare. And then probably Shadow Shift. Wait, they keep Echo skills, right? If it's equipped specifically. Okay. I don't know how cheap they are. Thor, I'm leaning towards less excited about. The Vika would kind of be a cool pick. It's definitely a deep side pick, though. Like, that is. These are both the pre-built ones, too. What if we just ball out with a Naga? And we ball out with a Plumeria. And we just see where we land. Because I was going to build her anyway. This one, I don't know how. But I'm sure I could figure it out. The arcane for flying beasts. That's true, actually. That is true. Wait, when is Vika? Oh, she's not even on the chart. Oh, wait. Didn't Pirate Tibarn already get... Am I tripping? God, I hate this game. I can't remember. There's too many heroes. There's too many heroes, plural. And I hate that. I hate it. Pirates have not gotten... Have they gotten it? Oh, they came out a year apart. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, wait, wasn't Pirate Tibarn with Veronica? And I know Veronica got a refine. And I'm pretty sure Tibarn did because he got like freeze with it. And I was like, God, it's too hard, man. It is too difficult. So wait, Pirate Vika was not in the same year that Bride Katria came out, right? Or was she? No. She was. I think. Right? 2027? Bro. That's crazy. If I were to choose one, it'd be Naga. I feel like mythics typically have a much higher value. Because of all of the scoring options, they typically age the less worse. All right. Let's see what we can get up to. Okay, you all may need to help me with the Plumeria, respectfully, because I don't really build dancers, and I'm really bad at building bows most of the time. So, however, while I let you all ponder on that, I got you here. I'm building dragons left and right these days. Ooh, we could go Scowl. We could also go Crux, though. Oop. Oh, I haven't. Merge. I've scrolled right past it. Attuned to rearm. Let's just make sure I haven't missed anybody while we get into this here. Okay, there's the Tiki. I've rebuilt so many dragons. It's awesome. Okay. There's so many alms. Okay. So those should be shirred up. Naga. We are gonna need Ignis. We've already got edge scales. We could take dragon scales. So we got 1, 2, 3. Is there anything I want to give Tiki? Oh, the calendar's out. You guys care about the calendar that much? It's October. Respectfully, it's October. It's just getting in my flow. All right. Wow, I can't believe there's stuff. Sorry. I'll try not to be a butt about it. I'm scanning the banners quick. There's new heroes return on the 25th. That's probably important. New heroes on the 17th. That is definitely going to be shadows. Mark my freaking words. Times Pulse might be kind of fire. Double Special might be kind of fire. We know like most of it already. The remix could be fire. And then obviously the LME is like a pretty much a no-brainer. Hall of Forms could also be super interesting. I'm looking to see. We don't have a revival for like Forging Bonds, do we? I don't think we do. I don't see one. Your Time to Shine's coming back on the 8th, though. That's kind of pog. I don't see anything else. They would immediately give me pause. Give me a new Thor. I think there's a decent shot we get New Year Thor. Which would be kind of hype. Okay. It's another month of heroes. It sure is. I don't really know what else to say about it at that point. But like, God, look at all those banners. And you really only need to pay attention to like maybe 3 or 4. Wild. Wild and out. All right. Let's hop back here. So what I did with other Naga there's no N. This keyboard. Okay. What I did with other Naga is I kind of gave her 2 mode options. So there's also the barricade. I evidently did not teach her. We shall rectify that now. There's like the barricade mode or the Divine Fang mode, right? Barricade will obviously prevent warping. Divine Fang would allow for team warping. And then you also have the option for Scowl if you were to go with Barricade. I think... Holy moly. Trample's kind of fire. I appreciate that just existing so much. She does need to learn Bonfire, though, so let's just... Or no, it's Ignis, right? It's not Bonfire. Tripping. A lot of Ignis options. I don't know why. Barricade lost value? Of course it did. It's been like 6 weeks. I also hope we get New Year Thor. That's my breaking case of emergency currently. That I'm I don't know why I backed out of that. Stop. Oh my god. I miss my iPad. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss my iPad. I actually miss it. Her speed's not bad, honestly. Not great. But it's also not really that bad. The stats are a little middling, actually. Have I put max flowers on you? I have. Awkward. Oh, she has no flowers. Yeah, that makes sense. Took too long to come home. Those who come late do not get flowers. Oh boy. She can get both the dragon skills from Tiki. So we're just trying to think of something else. I guess... can dragons get blue sky? The skill, not the app? No. Great. Okay. She can get Scowl. I know she can get Scowl. Because that would be insane if she couldn't. She really is just defense-based, isn't she? Hear me out. Hear me out. Trample is kind of fire. But, like, also... Attack, defense scowl, and then res scowl. On the Echo. I'm just saying. triple scowl. Or stat scowl. Technically double scowl. And that could be kind of cool. That's an option. There's also Breath of Life, which I feel like could be a boon. Barricade, obviously. We could also do. We could also do a Crux Echo. Are people actually going to use her Divine Fang? I feel like no. I feel like probably aren't going to use that. Because that's... Ooh, wow, that's old. Okay. Well, that makes it a little bit easier then, because we can pretty freely look at Echo skills then. I'm assuming probably like a hold guide of some kind. Ooh. Ooh, it would need to be attack speed, wouldn't it? None of these are good. Might as well just take guidance 4, honestly. Or we could just do a Crux. But I feel like the Crux Echo would just be better. If we were going to do one, I feel like it would be attack speed. Or we just keep Barricade. Dragon Flyer C skills are kind of bit of a struggle. Wow, that is old. Holy cow. Yeah, Barricade might be it. Or Breath of Life 4. What do we think? Your boy has Breath of Life 4. In spades, we got Breath of Life 4. Could we give her reopening? Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold up. Would that be goated or really stupid? Oh, she already has Breath of Life 4. Okay, even easier then. Wait a minute. All right, later, NC fan. Um. Bruh. Reopening Naga. I feel like it's better in my head. Though, in fairness, most of the builds I come up with are also just generally better in my head. Okay. Well, here's what we could definitely do. We could definitely give Tiki attack defense scowl. Right? And then... Dude, is scowl really all the way down here? Why did I think it was like in the middle somewhere? That's kind of crazy. Oh my god. Okay. We can give Tiki this. I don't want that. I want you. And so now what are we looking to get? We're looking to get Dragon Flame. We'll get Scowl, Scales, and Res Echo. And so that leaves one more. So is there anything else that I want to give for any kind of testing purpose? She is a flyer. So she can't really get any kind of gate skill the way that Tiki could. Which is a bit of a bummer. And likewise, she can't really get any of the fly kind of skills. Or like these guys. I'm pretty sure these guys are... Yeah. Get those. Well, shucks. I don't have to give Tiki anything else. I think that's okay. It just feels kind of not optimal. I'll be brave and say it. Oh god, that's a lot of Tikis. Wait, do we not have... Wait. I thought New Medius had attack defense Scowl 3. Am I tripping? Does he have defense res? Oh no, the whole plan is ruined. Please say no. Oh, I've been hoodwinked. Oh no. Oh, that's... Oh, such... Well, things based off of. I should have checked that before I did that. Otherwise, I would have just given Roth to Naga directly. Oh boy. Well, that's a bit of a kick to the gut. Oh, that's disappointing. All right. Well, damn. Damn. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, sometimes you make oopsies, you know? Sometimes you miss in life, chat. That's how it works. I'm going to do this. Because I don't think I need to up his rarity for that. So we will take Dragon Flame. And we will take Defense Res Scowl. We will take Scales. And we will take Scowl Echo. It's disappointing. All right. Well, is what it is. Nothing to be done about that. I still think Trample's kind of fire, though. I don't really think she uses it well. For the Binding Worlds display, though, should we choose, I feel like we probably want to go with Trample, though. I feel like Trample's hard to come by, yeah? Oh, we need to upgrade that too. Dragon Flame. Trample. Oh, we give her High Dragon Wall. Imagine. I mean, she has Guidance 4, technically. I think Barricade is still good, though. Let me fix this real quick. Not you. Arcane Fell Arts. What do we think we want? Defense? Done. For better or worse, decision is made. Okay. Super. I'm sad with the vision. But I'm glad I updated her. I'm pleased about that, at least. She's got something new, kinda. Slightly new. Double Skeleton's so sick, though. Plumeria. I'm assuming? Oh, we're still on Scowl, that's why. I was like, wait, what? Is there a hot new dance skill that I don't know about? That I could utilize? Didn't we just get like a cantrip skill on somebody? Wait, is this on flyers? It's literally any bow. Because the other thing I can do is just not build her like a dancer. You know what I mean? Just forego the dancing. Because that could be kind of cool. I was saving that for Wrath. But could she take like all of this? She could just take this whole kit. Like literally just take this entire kit. Surely Leaf will be back soon, right? Dude, Sly is such a good echo skill. Dude, this kit's kind of made for her, huh? Except for the sturdy flare. Not so much sturdy flare, but... Oh, wait, what's the pre-up to this? Oh, it's only Seal Defense? Oh my god, that's such a no-brainer. That's such a no-brainer. Oh, but then we can't... Oh, shh. We need 6 inheritance. Dude. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the shadow shift is butt. Shed. Who's got shadow shift too? We're getting desperate now. Oh boy. Okay. So she wants attack res things. I guess. Top of everything else. I could eat the Lucina. Or the Ingrid. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Do you have something useful? Smoke. Snap. Speed defense hold. Boo. I was thinking if there was something we could do like a mix of. Like this wouldn't be bad because we could also get curve shot. You know what I mean? And that might be helpful. They both have attack speed excel, which is wildly unhelpful. I have the Lucina. Is there anything I would want from the Lucina? I'm assuming no. But like there exists a possibility. In which it would be. Yeah, there's not really. Okay. But I don't have Lucina plus 10. Yeah, and I never will. I will never be one of those dirty plus 10 Lucina players. Never. You know what? I can also get flared. Which I think she'd want flared mirror. But oh no, I can't. It's literally just Shadow Sip. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Alright. You know what? I think we're probably gonna end up putting this Plumeria out. Got mother on the brain. We're probably gonna put this Plumeria out. So since it's for NC fan, sure. Take Blue Dome Breaker too. Why not? This one. So not used to this. Wait a moment. Are we gonna want... Are we gonna want some kind of ploy skill on her? No, right? I'm just making sure I'm not needlessly wasting. Because we want penalties, right? Because penalties is going with the Arc Fort thing. I'm down to nix the Lucina. I just want to make sure it's the smart thing to do. Right? Like, Shadow Shift also works. Does it work after using dance? I don't really think we're building her as a dancer. So I don't know that would really matter, per se. I guess that is like the main draw. Because we'd be doing the arc skill for B, right? My defense is also butt. Chad, am I making a bad decision right now? I feel like I might be making a bad decision right now. This feels not optimal. And like it's not gonna actually accomplish the thing I hope it will. I'm having one of those moments of realization. I mean, I guess her attack is pretty high though. But maybe it doesn't actually matter. Oh, it's 15 of attack or 20 of defense. She might get a good refine. I don't think she's getting a refine. They don't really refine non-mythic dancers, do they? I don't really think that's anything they do. And if you want me to be blunt, I don't think they really wanted to do the book 4 mythics, to be honest. I think they would have been pleased to just skip the fairy refines altogether. What else would I put on her besides this? The answer is I can't really think of anything. Okay. Ooh. Now, this is not something I had considered. But she could have Trace Echo instead. Because I don't think she'll get it from anything else, right? Especially if we go Flared Mirror. She could use Havoc. Mastery. Oh, attack res mastery. Wait, do we have attack res mastery? Let's give her duelist blow. Why not? No, she can. It's melee locked. Is it up here? No. Okay. Oh my god, this keyboard. Well, all bad options. All bad options. All bad options. Maybe we should base it around the weapon. Oh, Arcane Hexbow. I have one of those. And there's Curved Shot. W. 1, 2. Speed Taker. Speed Taker Plumeria would be kind of crazy. Okay, what does this do? Okay, based on foe's attack. I like that a lot better. It's infantry focused? Yeah, I don't really care though. I mean, attack speed hex edge. Okay, whatever. Eh. Eh. Okay. Thinking. Did I miss Havoc? Bows can't use that. Okay. Bows can't have nice things. Havoc would give us Kanto. Would not help us in the debuff department, though. There is Discord. Why does she just want Hothor's kit, bro? What the heck? This is bogus. Frustrated. It would be like a little funny to give her that kit. Right? Like a little bit. It'd be a little funny. This is cringe. This is cringe, chat. No. This is cringe. Okay, so I don't have anything to give her Trace. So she would have to get that from an Echo skill were I to do that. The problem that I'm running into is that the Arc Fort skill presumably seems to be the best B option. That comes with a special Echo skill that I then, of course, would not be using because I have to use Trace Echo. Because, of course, I do. So, we are a little bit stuck with where we go from here. I think this is fine. That makes sense. I think if I had another Hothor, man, I would just do that. Okay, what can I get from you? Do you have Ice Wall by chance? No. Sag. We could take Crystalline Water. We could also get Flared Mirror. Mirror. She's back this month. That doesn't help me now, though. With peace and love. That does not help me now. I could also just ball and go with Fatal Smoke. I don't know that would actually help me, though. I don't have the stuff to build her the way that I would want. And I think that's my issue. Because legit, Hothor, Noir, done. Tack on Micaiah or Echo, done. Easy. I just don't have the Hothor. And she'd be perfect. Is my asthma any good on her? That's a good question. And it's one I don't know that I have an answer to. Tragically. All right. We're going to pull. Oh, I can schedule my streams to go member only? I could take this stream member only right now. That's the new live stream feature YouTube's so proud of. Bro, why are they trying to shove memberships down people's throats, dude? That's insane. Sup, Naga? Let me do a poll quick. Just so I don't accidentally scam. What do? Naga Finding Worlds now. Plum next time. New Year Plum. All right, those are options. So I can force it and build Plumeria now, or I can try to get a Hothor next run, which I think is this month. Rebuild and then set her next time. Those, I think, are the options. I genuinely did want to do New Year Plumeria for NC Fan, because like NC Fan's always in here, bro, and they never ask for anything. They're a good chatter. I'm trying to pay it forward a little bit, but at the same time, I don't really want to half-ass it either, you know? YouTube's shoving memberships? Yeah, they are. They shilling. Oh, it is getting late. That's true. It's almost midnight. Yeah, Jen is asleep. She's asleep. All right, what we got? Overwhelming Naga now. All right. of these builds really worked out the way that I was hoping they would. You know that? Well, we got there. She built. She also built. Also kind of built. So let's put... Oop. Let's put Plumeria in the short list, and then... We'll throw the other Naga in here. I'll simply build all of them. What an odd stat line for her. Wait, can I literally do just Halloween with green-haired dragons? We've got Naga, we have Nagi, we have Rhea. Is there another one? I wish you could sort by special hero, you know what I mean? Oh, right. All dragons named Naga. Dodoi. I don't use any other Halloween dragons with green hair. Duma has green hair, technically. Technically. Green hair. Does this count? Sothis? Is your hair green? I guess it is kind of. Pride Tiki. I know Pride Tiki would work, but I was trying to just do Halloween ones. But yeah, okay, so Sothis or Duma would work. Wait. Wait. It's so simple. I haven't picked these up yet. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So I'm going to try and do most content with just green-haired dragons from Halloween this the rest of the month. That's what I will do. I'm going to redeem them with my iPad. Cuz I still have some Form of Souls over there. I kind of want to use them up. We don't have to build Duma because he's already built. Holy cow. All right. Well, let me put... Oh, shoot. I already removed her. You. Yeah. Okay. It's done. I've done it. Super asleep. Don't run ads, YouTube. Cringe. Very cringe. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Oh god, something in my eye. Sorry. Bought my microphone there. Ugh. might need new glasses. My eyes don't work so well. Let's run these 3
Onward.
so that we don't get goosed.
Truly?
Totes.
Onward.
Shall we?
It's me. That's lucky.
So shall it be. Let's go.
Done. I'm gonna use all Rhea Naga teams. I'm only using. It depends on how you view Nagi.
The
If
gift
she
of
is
slumber.
also Naga, I don't think she technically is. I think she's adjacent. It would be a lot like calling Byleth and Sothis the same. Like if you think Byleth is also Sothis. It's kind of like that. But like slightly more ambiguous.
I do not object. Yes.
But I think they're different. For what it's worth.
Where to?
Naga!
You shall sleep.
Top tier fairy resplendent. Not words I ever thought I'd utter. I also kind of wish that the god of all dragons was also not a fairy alt,
Asker.
but
Let's go. My turn. Lord Asker, guide us. Yes. Let's go.
there we go. Now we're hopping. RNK. We should take the Tiki. That'd be funny. I'll take the Tiki.
Any ideas?
Doosel? That's kind of fire.
The gift of slumber. Onward. Shall we play?
Tight. Unironically,
So shall it be.
Mythic Naga has always been such a difficult build. Like, I kid you not, I've been trying to get, like, a perfected kit on her for, like, half a decade at this point.
I've got it.
And she's always had such a weird stat line. Like, really, any dragon that had a high defense stat kind of ran into this problem if they weren't in armor. Because most of the time, infantry or flying dragons like to have high res, and they do high res things, and a lot of the specials were res based and yada yada. But now that we have Dragon Flame
I do not object.
and all that, it's a little less weird. And it got a little less complicated
Let's go. Truly? Yes.
when infantry skills got like a huge buff. Ooh, Dark Souls. You know I'm gonna pick Dark Souls. That is a fire Alencia though. I'm so sorry, Dark Souls.
Off to Dreamland.
I have to follow my heart. And follow my heart I shall. Nothing personal. We gotta get back to Dark Souls, man. We're almost done, I think. Except for DLC that some chatters have hinted at.
A festival. I've got it. to?
Ah,
Any ideas?
what a great cutoff that was.
Understood. The gift of slumber. I do not object. Off to dreamland. Where to? I've got it. So shall it be. Any ideas?
Dude. Next year Tempest Trial is gonna go nuts. Because we're getting Golvig alts. Or at least I think we're getting Golvig alts.
Sweet dreams.
Because it is kind of like getting an Asker or an Embla alt on this Tempest Trials, which obviously did not happen. So I think a Sather alt is much more likely. But we'll see. I'm hopeful. I also thought we'd see a lot more Thor this book, and that has not happened either. So my picks might just be cursed at this point. Malwire. Will you play Dark Souls 2 after you finish up 1? That's the plan. I don't know if I will stream it, because I don't know that I have time to stream like that and also do all the other stuff that I want to do. But I have been considering doing a VOD channel exclusive upload that would allow me to record like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours worth of play and just put it up weekly over there. That's the thing I've been thinking that I'm going to do. Because it's very difficult to stream playthroughs. Unless you just do them in one sitting. But for someone who also covers a lot of live service games, like Fae, Wuthering Waves, and then also has a crippling TCG card shop simulator addiction, it is difficult to get through a lot of like 30-hour plus RPG types. So I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to do it more consistent so that it doesn't feel so disjointed. But I will let y'all know. I still kind of want to try and finish out Dark Souls 1 stream. But we'll see. I may just shift to a VOD channel upload instead. Bridal Golfig? Bro, don't put that evil on me. I honestly thought we'd see more of Golvig this year because, like, Snake, Year of the Snake. But based on what they did with dragons, it'll be next year. And then we'll have a bunch of Snake representation next year. For whatever reason. Half of the book 7 cast is Golvig. Yeah, that's true. What's Haether? Haether isn't a Golvig incarnation, is she? Because if she was, then I'm pretty sure it's more than half the cast of 7. Because it's just Goat Guy and then Nerthez. Right? And then everybody else is like Golvig. The Haether, who I don't think is Golvig. Technically. She's not part of them. Okay. All right. Well, a firm half then. All right. Chat, it's late. I gotta mosey. But I appreciate y'all. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or Sunday. I think Jenna wanted to do some deco stuff, so I may be live on her channel at some point. And then I'm also trying to cook up something special towards like the beginning of November. So you can check that out. There's also a possible sponsorship I'm entertaining. Not that that really affects you guys, but it is work that I have to do if I choose to do it. So just some things I have coming up, just so you're aware. Yeah, that's it. Yes, good luck to anybody rolling on Remix. Elroy. Trying to finish the fight, I think, with the prom. But that's gonna wrap up, I think, tonight. Thanks for hanging. I know this was a slightly impromptu, and then the whole purpose was lost, basically. And then even trying to repose, it didn't make a difference anyway, because we couldn't build the plumeria the way we wanted. Ever feel like life's a joke and you're just not in on it? Yeah. All right, I'm out of here, chat. I will see you later. Maybe Sunday, maybe on Jenna's stream. I'll let you know if you're in the Discord. I'll ping y'all. All right. Peace, chat. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later.